Todd, all of a sudden you start pre-season games this week. It might seem long over summer, but then the season gets on you pretty quickly.
Yeah, it does, and we've got to start again. But we've had a good summer, so look, pre-season always seems like it goes forever. So I think the players are pretty keen to get into some games too. So we're all involved to be involved in games. So yeah, it's an exciting time.
The pre-season gone as well as you would have hoped. Did you try anything overly different?
Oh, probably. No, the main one was, I guess, we finished a month later than we have for a few years, so that pushed the start date back a little bit. But we haven't changed a hell of a lot. We have tried to get away a couple of times, and went to Boddington for the camp, which went well. So, but as always, we're just trying to prepare as best we can, be as fit and available, and get as many as we can ready for round one. So we look like we'll be okay.
First pre-season games this weekend. Is everybody up and running, or is there anyone that are in the rehab room at the moment?
Brock Higgins. There's a few, but they're all pretty close. So it looks like we'll probably have just about everyone available for the third week of the pre-season. We've got this one, and then we have a week off, and then I think we play Claremont. So by that game, we should have just about everyone. I mean, you don't take any chances this time of year, and the vast majority of the squad have done, a large portion of the pre-season, which is good.
Pretty much the whole group's come back as well. A couple of additions, but it's nice to be able to build that continuity with the group, isn't it? Because they built something special last year, and you got close to a grand final, and it's nice to know that most of that group is now back again. Yeah,
and there's always still a fair bit of turnover. So, but our core senior group have stayed together. But we've got a real injection from the Colts this year, probably up to a dozen that have come through, training well. So there's a couple that'll put their hand up early and maybe have a look. But yeah, look, we're in good shape, we think, but you never know, do you?
Corey Delilio, how's he handled the pre-season? How's he looking after a year off?
Oh, look, he's obviously very fresh, and look, he's trained well. He's been really smart. We've been pretty cautious with him as well about how we integrate him back in. But look, he's prepared really well. So really experienced player and quality player. So it's good to have him back.
Last year was a big focus to get South Fremantle players back to the club from the AFL, and you've been able to get a couple back this year as well. And how are Jermaine and Jared settling in?
Yeah, look, obviously it's a different challenge. You've got to move home and get settled and get settled off the field and all that sort of stuff. So, look, there's always been those challenges, but there's no doubt they're both very talented, and they've done enough work to get themselves ready to play.
After getting a taste of finals last year, have you seen a change in the group over this summer compared to the last, where you were probably just hoping to get back to finals? Now do you get a sense that they're now hoping to, I guess, go all the way?
Yeah, look, I think they certainly came back in better shape than they have in the past. So that's probably a bit of maturity within the group. But look, they're really driven. They know they've got a lot of work ahead of them to qualify and to get themselves back in a situation to have another chance. So nothing will change from that part. We'll have a crack at qualifying as quick as we can, and hopefully that's halfway through the year or three-quarters of the way through the year or whatever. But we'll qualify firstly, and then I think, having not played finals for a while, they learned a fair bit last year that you've got to be at your best on the day in finals, or you come up short, and you've got to take your chances.
Third season for you in charge now. How are you feeling?
Yeah, good. Yeah, look, obviously excited that the games are starting as well. Get through that pre-season phase and start to play, and yeah, it'd be good.
It's tough to know how the rest of the competition's shaping up, I guess, until you see them in action. But from what you've seen and what you've heard, what have you made of the movements from the rest of the competition over the summer?
Well, I haven't seen anything as yet. So, look, you're always relying, I guess, on second or third-hand information. So we've been pretty big on the time that I've been here about we worry about us first and foremost and get ourselves right. And so that's what we've really concentrated on. We can't control what anyone else does, so we'll make sure that we're well prepared.
What about your coaching staff? Any changes, additions, or how's that shaping up for this year?
Couple of little changes, but you know we've been pretty stable in that area as well, which is really good. Good for the players, good for the relationships. So yeah, I think everyone around the place, it's summer is long, and everyone's eager to see. Hopefully the things that we've practiced, that hopefully we've improved.
Leadership group-wise, Cookie's captain again. Is there any other sort of changes beneath him?
There's a couple of little changes, but Cook was obviously out and out unanimous. He's been grown into a very good leader, and Josh Pullman around him, and I think there's 7 in the leadership group. So Ben Saunders gets his chance, Mason Shaw, Chris Luff. There's always someone that you tend to forget, but look, they've been really good. And I think last year we had a lot of injuries to our leaders. Ash Hams missed a fair bit of footy last year. Sloth missed, which forced us, I guess, to bring other leaders into the leadership group. So we think we've got quite a broad feel of our leadership group. Jared Parry will come back in. Adam McIntosh will come back from his broken ankle. So yeah, look, we think we're in pretty good shape.
Thank you.
All good.